Back to Sonic 2 with me, Matthew Caddis, aka Puggy. So, we are here in Hilltop Zone, and this level is actually very interesting because it mixes two sorts of zones, the green zone and the lava sort of zone. So yeah, and I also love the music as well. Quite a bit more slower, shall we say, compared to Casino Night Zone. So yeah, and the main enemy here are, besides the dinosaurs that lurk in the water, are the what I used to call as a kid fire orbinauts. They are not actually; they're actually called souls. Seriously, as in the Spanish word for the sun. So yeah, there are also now the return of the seesaws from Starlight Zone. Only this time we have a giant glowing orb, which, like the spike balls from before, cannot be killed, of course. So yeah, but yeah, I wonder where Eggman gets the idea for that. Well, anyway, that being said, yeah, and also you don't want to go near it either. They function in the same way, however. So yeah, the other thing of note, like Casino Night Zone, this level, should I say, was actually in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Seriously, even had its own village, home to the, I guess, raccoon superhero Captain Rescue. Seriously, and yeah, I don't know why they made him a raccoon, but there you go. I thought raccoons are more associated with kind of stealing stuff, to be honest. Well, with the possible exception of the ones from the 1980s. And yeah, this is what happens when I try and get stuck here and try and spin dash my way out of it without invincibility. Seriously. Do I want the star post? Maybe, but this is only the first act, so I don't have to worry about getting rings yet. I will need to for the second act because of the Eggman boss there, but I'll get to that, so yeah. But this act, no, I don't think I'll have too much of a problem. Act 2, however, yeah, I will do, and you'll see that when we get to the boss. I'll also go into a special stage here as well. This one actually took me longer than the other ones, and that one in Chemical Plant Zone. Yeah, that took me a couple of recordings to get right. Yeah, seriously. As for the dinosaurs, I don't know what they're called, they will spit fire at you. Nothing too hard, and yeah, I also don't like to spin dash through the thing because I just prefer to use the spin roll. There is the example of the soul enemy there. It behaves exactly like the orbinauts, only with fire! Seriously. So yeah. I wonder though if they ever did bring out the Christian Whitehead version of this game onto Sonic Origins. I wonder what it'd be like to actually use the fire shield through here. I mean, they did kind of answer one of the questions that some call me Johnny originally referenced in one of his reviews. So yeah, I actually did decide to reload there because, to be honest, I didn't want to die, and I know I absolutely hate long-winded deaths. Anyway, here we are again, towards the end of the level, and here is another star post. And this time I have 105 rings, so I can easily go to the special stage here. And this next one is very, very tough indeed, as you will see, because here, we will get a load of bombs. Yeah, seriously, we'll get a load of bombs, and it's not going to be pretty. Another thing of note, I don't know why, but Tails' character artwork, I'm guessing it's from the Japanese version, which is very weird. I am just so used to Tails being, well, not brown. It was only brown, really, in the, like in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and the other Dick cartoon, Sonic Sat AM. And yes, I am going to call it Sonic Sat AM to distinguish between the two different versions of the same property. Seriously. but his nose seems to be sticking out a bit more in that artwork. Again, maybe that's how he was depicted in Japan. Seriously, was Tails. And there's another example of Tails' sluggishness instead of just outright copying. His AI is so broken in the wrong way that my fault. So broken in the wrong way that, yeah, I don't like it. Okay, then we're back, and Tails is still sluggish. Seriously. I keep having to forget that I have to go to one side with the thing, and there is kind of a pattern to this as well. Seriously, there's like rings, bombs. It's just figuring out the position of the bombs. And I have been playing this game for quite a while, seriously. I played this game since at least, I first played the Sonic games in like the early 90s. My mum did not like me as a kid playing like video games because of the whole epilepsy thing. Especially with the flashing lights and everything and all the stigma towards video games in the 90s, which I guess has actually increased in some ways because of violence and everything. To be honest, I'm as likely to pick up a gun as I am likely to run at the speed of sound, let's just put it that way. Anyway, that being said, let's continue here. So yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, there is a pattern with the bombs. So it's rings, bombs, rings, bombs. The problem is of course, besides Tails, is that my reaction time can be very slow on multiple playthroughs and everything. So yeah, and keep in mind that I am trying to get ahead of the bombs, which is not always good. Anyway, there's the emerald, so yeah. Apparently this one's purple. And due to the, I'm gonna say it's down to my Elgato, but it doesn't always show up, seriously. And that's the same with the shields. Anyway, now I'm back to 0 rings, so let's see, are there any rings over here? Yes, about 3 along there. That may well be all I need, I don't know yet, but we'll see. Anyway, that being said, let's face Dr. Eggman. And what he will do is, he will rise out of the lava, and this time his Eggmobile has a flamethrower. And not content with just spitting fire, he will actually send it out through the ground, seriously. Yes, apparently he's using the lava himself. Well, this won't be the last time we'll be dealing with a flamethrower, not a flamethrower, but certainly one of his Eggmobiles that is pretty much immune to lava, seriously. Yeah, and I apologize if this is out of sync, but I don't even care. I just want to show off this boss, and for some reason my recordings are not letting me do that without having to save them. So yeah, so down goes the boss finally, and indeed we will finish the stage. And on the next episode we will head to Mystic Cave Zone. Yep, and that level has some